welcome back to SourceFed Nerd. I'm Trisha Hirschberger, here to give you an update on the much-anticipated ABC series Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now, we've gone beyond the pilot and are beginning to get a real feel for what we can expect from the series. And I'm not mad at it. Nope, not mad at all. After last night's third episode in the series, without getting spoilery, I can say for certain that things are really starting to get cooking. We are getting more backstory to our main characters, who are starting to feel less stereotyped and more like real people. Fitzsimmons are funny. That's right, I said Fitzsimmons are funny. If you're not watching the show, you won't know why I did that grammar thing, but watch the show. Although Ward and Skye are still not fully there for me, it's getting better. May and Coulson are awesome, of course, by far the coolest, and every episode gives us a little more to feed our own personal theories about Coulson's state of being. Clone. Now, there are still some really cheesy one-liners and too many references to the events from the Avengers movie, in my opinion. But overall, the action is super fun, and I love that the non-action or non-fighting agents are hugely integral to every project. Normally, you have one Q-like character and a lot of muscle, but S.H.I.E.L.D. has 3 brainiacs that are just as important as the muscle, and I like that. And as a non-muscly person, I love seeing that. Rather than being a monster of the week type show, which I personally am still a little bit worried about, last night's episode showed more than just the Ward Skye romance story arc, which we all expected and I'm not really that into, but here we got a new villain, and out of the comics no less, which I have to talk about a little bit more in detail, so spoiler territory here. If you haven't seen last night's episode, click this annotation to skip to the end. Last night's episode gave us the origin story of Graviton, not exactly like it is in the 1977 comic, but not terribly different either. In the show, Professor Franklin Hall, who is played by Ian Hart, the same actor who played Professor Quirrell, awesome, has spent his life working on gravitonium and plans to destroy it so that the power doesn't get into the wrong hands, not Quinn's hands or S.H.I.E.L.D.'s hands. Coulson uses Hall's body as a catalyst to power down the gravitonium and locks it in a vault where we, the audience, see the hand emerge, showing Hall has fused with the substance and is still alive in there. Now, in the comic, Hall is working in his research lab when an explosive mishap causes Hall's molecules to fuse together with graviton particles, and he realizes he can then mentally control gravity. Either way, the struggle is that of many stories. The original desire to keep extreme power out of the wrong hands, and in doing so, they end up in the wrong hands. I mean, are they really right hands? It's a good beginning to a story that I'm looking forward to watching develop in weeks to come. Overall, S.H.I.E.L.D. is getting killer ratings, with the pilot being the top viewed drama pilot since 2009. I know the show is by no means perfect, but I'm enjoying the crap out of it and hooked for sure. So let us know if you are watching the show and if you would like to see more S.H.I.E.L.D. stuffs here on the channel. Let us know all that in the comments down below. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and clicking this annotation will show you other cool stuff, like our new FHP channel trailer. You can check that out right there. I'm Trisha Hirschberger, and I want to be real-life Simmons, please. Surprisingly, not the hacker character, which is what I would normally go for, but Skye just hasn't won me over yet. I mean, although she did look really hot in that pink dress.